Extreme injuries or even death can be the outcome in car accidents no matter how safe you drive. A major cause of these car wrecks is phone usage while driving, and it can not only affect the person risking their own life for a message, but also the people on the road around them. I believe distracted driving incidents such as texting or surfing the internet are the number one cause of car wrecks and can be reduced by public service announcements. If loved ones share their stories of accidents resulting in death due to careless driving, I believe it will help raise awareness and reduce the number of accidents that happen to this a year. Although some may believe public service announcements about distracted driving will have no effect on the extreme amount of numbers a year, I believe it's better than doing nothing to solve it. Public service announcements such as testimonies of families directly affected by distracted driving and statistics to raise awareness to the extensive amounts of people in car accidents due to careless driving. An effective way to raise awareness to these dangers and realities of distracted driving is by hearing stories of real families related to the victims. Nothing hurts like losing a family member in a senseless traffic wreck, such as one caused by drivers talking on the phone or texting. Families of distracted driving victims shared this story. Jennifer lost her mother due to one of these accidents and writes about the pain one victim while driving goes through. Kenna Kay also lost someone very close to her due to someone else's decision to put their own life at risk. She says, "I lost my best friend, who was also my baby brother, on September 11th, 2010, due to distracted driving. Your message hit home for me." Kenna should have never had gone through the pain of losing a brother if more people were aware of the real dangers and they started to think of what their actions can do. This story from John Gorton, age 35. John T. Gorton was a law enforcement officer and father to an 11-year-old boy and a 7-year-old girl. On May 18, 2008, John was riding his motorcycle on Ohio State Route 4 when a young man driving a truck swerved into oncoming traffic. John was struck and died instantaneously from a broken neck. Records later show that the driver was using his cell phone at the time during the crash. A major eye-opener of these realities of these statistics behind them. Each day in the United States, over 8 people are killed and 1,161 injuries in accidents that are reported to involve distracted drivers. The amount of people in America affected daily is extremely high and can be greatly reduced if drivers guilty of this accident learn. Not only is the number of people affected in a day high, but also in a year. In 2014, 3,179 people were killed and 431,000 were injured in motor vehicle accidents involving distracted driving. Losing over 3,000 people in a year due to something so dumb as picking up your phone behind the wheel is a tragedy. But the number can decrease with awareness of the issue. Exposing statistics such as these in such articles in magazines or signs or on the road to raise awareness will help minimize the number greatly in a day and even a year. This diagram shows the amount of distracted driving. 6 out of 10 teens involved in motor vehicle accidents is due to distracted driving. 10 of them were interacting with a passenger, 12% using a cell phone, 10% looking at something in the vehicle, 9% looking at something outside, 8% singing and dancing, 6% grooming, and 6% reaching for an object. Being the safest driver in the world, you're still at risk to other drivers not paying attention on the road, so don't think it doesn't affect you. These are many types of things to take a driver's eye off the mind of the road, take their mind off the road, but the most common is texting and driving. The second your eyes are off the road, you are automatically blind and unaware of the cars around you and blind to the road. Ways to resolve this life-threatening problem are public service announcements by putting family stories out there about the victims directly related to them and what happened to them, just to cause awareness and help drivers think before they act. Another thing is to put out the statistics of the crazy numbers of how many people die or are seriously injured a year due to distracted driving. These shocking numbers and stories make streets safer.